Hey folks, how's it going? It's Wednesday, playing Stardew Valley with Lisa, Jeffrey and Nix. Hope you've had a good week so far. We're going for a no camera stream again, just so I can chill. So, hope you folks don't mind. And as you can see, my little face is bobbing up and down. Huh? What? Hello.
Venus,
Yes.
I have got a chest.
Right.
It's blue, and from now on, I'm just going to dump your dinosaur eggs in that chest because I have a dinosaur too. So
Okay.
eventually, I'm going to be getting eggs from the dinosaur as well. Well,
Cool.
my dinosaur.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to chuck your eggs in that chest.
On a similar note, when I went in the greenhouse, I accidentally harvested some of your crops. I put them in your chest already.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, if we do accidentally cross harvest or whatever, if we just chuck them in that chest in between us, then we can both just sort of use that chest for passing over items.
Okay, as long as we know that we're passing it one way or the other.
Yeah, well, you're growing strawberries in the greenhouse, aren't you?
Mostly.
Okay. Well, if you do accidentally...
Hm?
If there are any ancient fruit in there, then we know they're for me.
Hard te krijgen.
And if there are any dinosaur eggs in there, then we know they're for you.
True. Okay, we'll go with that.
Because if you accidentally take an extra dinosaur egg out of the barn, if you do go into there before I get to, then you might as well just chuck the dinosaur egg back into the auto grabber
Yeah.
while you're in there.
It's too late to say hello to my goats.
Well, in less than a week we'll be seeing Iron Maiden again.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Lisa's second time a lot of time. I've heard something. I forgot to push the talk. Like it's normal. Then get older. But I've heard some things. It's getting noticeable.
Ah,
And I'm like, if I notice that they are, there's some wear and tear, it will be my last time,
yeah.
You don't really want to... If you're going to stop enjoying it because they are getting older and are unable to keep up, then there's no point in continuing to go, really, is there?
Yeah, exactly. Like my father, he's like his favorite band is the Rolling Stones. I think he's seen them like 100 times.
Wow.
Between the 80s till like 2010, he went to all gig because it's a big band. They did like 3 Netherlands gig, 6 Germany, 8 England, I don't know. And he went to like all of it in like our country and neighboring countries every year.
Wow.
And he said the last 20 of them were horrible.
Ah.
They're
Yeah.
old, they make mistakes. It's like,
I can somehow not change channel points on your Twitch. Exchange channel points.
Yeah, I've had friends who went to see I Maiden. Is it this week? Last week? They played in the UK and said yes, they enjoyed the show and it was epic. So hopefully the same.
yeah, I think it will be good, but because last time I saw them was still good, but they're near their 70s,
Yeah.
Like the only reason my father kept going and going, even though he didn't like it, he was sure they were gonna quit.
Right. Yeah. I just
So
want
he
to see
was
him.
like, I want to be at the last concert they did in the Netherlands.
Right. Yeah.
But they just kept going and going and going, and eventually, like in 2000, he went to their 50th birthday, so that's 10
Wow.
years ago,
Yeah.
in Hyde Park, London.
Okay.
And then he was like, yeah, I'm not going anymore. just he claims that he's been at concerts, and it's almost hard to believe because there gotta be like a big production behind such a big band.
Oh
But
yeah.
he claims that two of the guitarists were both playing a different song at some points.
Oh, okay.
But like they're almost 80 and they're like very much on drugs. So
Yeah. Yeah, the drugs will be keeping him going. Oh, hey, Paula, how's it going? Hi. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. It's good to see you.
oh,
Yep, you are. Glad to hear. We're going with a no camera stream again today, so I can just relax and kick back.
no one knows you're actually Nick.
True.
Well, now they do.
I'm not completely.
Just almost.
Yeah.
Umit and I went to and Lisa, the three of us went to like 5 thrift stores yesterday.
Okay.
We like to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
On some, I like, and I bought some stuff I like.
Yeah.
But also there was this one CD. I just thought the album, like the art looked funny.
Ah, cool.
So I bought it just because, you're talking 50 cents, I know you don't like that.
Yeah.
But it's 50 cents. It's not 50-cent artist, but the price.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And I just bought it because it's so cheap and the cover looked quite funny in my opinion, like bad Photoshop.
Ah,
And
cool.
then we put it on, and it's really good reggae.
Oh.
Again, one of my definitely a favorite artist just by randomly buying it.
Ah, so good find.
Yeah.
That was it. Nix and I, we went to a charity store a few weeks back now, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had to look through the vinyls they had in there. They had like a whole stack of the same vinyl, like for like again like 50 pence. And looking at it and go, okay, I have no idea what is on this, but it's like a 7-inch. So I will buy it, and if it's funny, then it's good. If not, it's only cost me 50 pence.
Yeah.
But I've not listened to it yet, and that was like a month ago.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, I have to put it on next time I'm DJing and see what it sounds like.
Any
Kelso's been
idea?
stealing eggs.
Who's?
Pardon?
Kelso's been stealing eggs.
Oh, whose eggs have you been stealing?
I don't know, but he just gave it to me as a gift, so...
Oh,
You
he's-
gave me a bug, mate. I want an egg too.
He gave me nothing.
he gave me a stick.
He literally gave me nothing.
Ah,
Like yesterday, he gave me a purple mushroom.
oh, nice.
No.
I think he likes me.
Hmm.
But like judging from the art, any clue what kind of music it is?
There's no artwork. It was like a paper sleeve. So yeah, it's like an old, like a very old 7-inch. I think like the ones they used to have like in jukeboxes.
Ah.
So I thought, okay, I'll buy it. I think was it like classical? Is it like I think it
Yeah.
like an orchestra? I think of some sort.
Interesting.
So I thought, yeah, okay, I like listening to sort of classical instruments. So my thinking was, if there is any good sounds in there, maybe I sample it, remix it, turn into music, sort of different music and stuff. So I always think of one of my favourite artists is Fatboy Slim, who did like Funk Soul Brother and My favourite track of his is Gangster Tripping. Things like that. So what he used to do is, literally go to like thrift stores and buy up old vinyls, listen to them, find something he liked, and then sampled that, and repeated it, put a beat on it. And would take like old jazz records and old funk stuff, and make some dance music out of it. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll give that a go. So we age the cheese and cranberry jelly. There's so many cranberries I can make enough jelly to last me through the winter.
I was wondering with this game, like, would be like if you also had to like survive yourself,
Ah, yeah.
like at least eat some of your food every day or you die. I don't like survival games personally a lot, so I
Yeah.
don't mind it doesn't, but it could be interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a survival mod out there that makes it more like that. But yeah, I tend to find those kind of things tedious. Like, you think, okay, I need to build my settlement and find stuff to make weapons and tools, and I'm dying because I'm not eating.
I don't like survival games.
Yeah, me either. I always play Minecraft on creative because I prefer to
Same.
just build.
Yeah. Yeah, lots
instead
of fun
having
things.
Instead of having to eat and kill monsters and deal with everything and have to keep on crafting tools, just play it on creative mode and not have to do anything like that.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I like using games like Minecraft to build things and sort of enjoy the environment in the game.
Yeah.
I haven't played Minecraft in a while. We had like with a group of friends, we had a server that's a group of weird friends, a lot of friends, like we had like 12 people in there.
Okay.
And let's say that there's at least half of the statues, or how do you kind of want to call it, artworks in that server would get me banned instantly here.
Ah, yeah.
So, but it's fun to just make like what we did. Like we had like we would all make like big statues or buildings, and like some were very not safe for work, and others were like more cool.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and whenever we would build like a new thing, and I think like all 12 of us have like at least one thing, and some of the more active people have like 10 things.
Right, yeah.
We make like a train track, and we have like a non-stop tour through everything we've built. You can always take, but just like if you like, I want to build, but just like relax for a bit in Minecraft and chat. You just sit in the train and you see all of our
Ah,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
It's very like what do you say? In any possible way of any like rule on the internet or Twitch that could get you banned, it's probably something there that would like help in you getting banned.
Gotcha.
That's for sure, but when it's close friends, it doesn't really matter who built what.
True. You just kind of enjoy the creation, the artistry of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the offensive things are mostly like we build other people we know IRL in like suggestive or doing suggestive or offensive things.
Gotcha. Yeah, sounds quite fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what Nix and I ended up doing a lot in Minecraft when we played together is just build fortresses.
Yeah.
And so, okay, I build a castle, you build a castle, or build like a secret base.
Yeah, we have a big map, and then we choose an area of the map that is ours, and we're able to start off with. We can build in creative so that we can actually build a fortress or a base, whatever. And then the plan was to move into survival, but we never got that far.
Yeah, you just keep building stuff.
Yeah, I tried playing survival once after playing Minecraft for like a year in creative mode, and just the fact I couldn't fly just like irritated me.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
like to actually play through the story sort of side of Minecraft and, you know, get to the end and kill the Ender Dragon, all of that lot. But at the same time, I really can't be bothered. I just like it as a building sort of game.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul's seen some of the things I've built on it, like the housing castles I've built on.
Yeah, very, very good. You found this website that gives you like building plans, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Minecraft blueprint website. So things that people have already built, they then break it down into blueprints and put it on the website so that you can do it yourself. And they also give you the materials that you're supposed to use for it. But I always swap up the materials so I can put my own spin on it. But yeah,
That's
it's a really nice little website. I should put the link in chat at some point.
We could do that too on stream, not in my server,
No.
because we all do band then, not only me. It would be nice. I've
Yeah.
made a. You've also have like this this website tool that makes you like put in like a normal picture, and then it like turns all of the pixels into Minecraft blocks in the same color.
Oh, okay.
And if you like do the too detailed picture, then it will be too big for the world. But then you could like custom downscale it to a point that you can like tune it that you think, okay, this is detailed enough.
Ah.
And you've got this machine thingy in Minecraft itself that let that if you tell the machine like, okay, put in I want 10 of these blocks, 100 of these blocks, then like with coordinates.
Oh, yeah.
Automatically makes the picture of you in Minecraft.
Ah, awesome.
I do happen to have a sneaky taken picture by Umid he doesn't like, by me.
Right.
He doesn't like that picture.
Okay.
So there's a giant version of that in Minecraft, of course, in our server.
Nice.
Of course.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But like you said, the dragon, because we play creative mode, you can randomly spawn the thing, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can, yeah. I've also I play it quite heavily modded as well, so
Hmm.
Well, I don't use mods.
Yeah, but there is quite a few themed mods in Minecraft, so you can kind of add your own elements in.
Yeah, I know, but because we play with 12 people, it's quite
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
So we keep it as like light as possible.
Yeah.
yeah. See, we play just through LAN, don't we?
Yeah, locally, so it's not over the internet and we don't actually have a server, it's just hosted on one of the computers.
Yeah, we do the same. But it takes a lot of resources that like, well, when we've never been like all 12 together, then at least 4 people I can think of will never come back, I think, because I don't talk to them.
Ah.
Like we, one of them was kind of like, I just threw out.
Right.
But the others just like lost contact.
Yeah, it happens.
So, but still. But yeah,
Sure.
like the dragon, you can like spawn.
Hmm.
We had that happen.
Yeah, we had that happen. I didn't know.
we were playing with his friends who didn't know what it would do if he
Ah.
spawned
I
dragon.
didn't know either. It was my first time playing, and we were all like almost. We all had at least some buildings done already, like a lot of things we were proud of, and suddenly he spawns that thing,
Ah, oh no.
and it went rampage.
Ah.
We didn't know what to do because I only like building. I
Hmm.
don't like the survival part. But another friend of ours knew how to beat the dragon, so she had to do it on her own.
Ah.
We were just panicking.
I
I
can
mean,
just.
at least sort of in creative mode, it doesn't really matter if you do take on the dragon because it's not going to be able to kill you.
True, but it
No,
blow
but
things up.
It did matter the fact that it destroyed our buildings we just spent a day on.
Yeah, but like when you take on the dragon, like
Yeah.
Yeah. We take it on away from everything.
Well,
Yeah.
we all had the very weird habit to build explosives under and in our buildings.
And that was later, yes, but like we
It
had
was later than the dragon.
that was way late level. Like I said, like the one per like at least two people we don't talk to anymore. Then around that time already started some like let's say friction with the friends group.
Right.
But in a weird way, they very much wanted to play on their own, which is okay, you know.
Yeah.
What was weird is they wanted to play alone in our server we had to host.
Right.
So they wanted us to like have the server on and play, and then they wanted to go to another place, like just fly around until you have your own place in Minecraft.
yeah, but that
And
adds so much strain onto everything, makes
yeah,
it lag
Hmm.
like ridiculously.
and I literally told them a couple of times like, go go play together. I don't mind. They refused. Like it
Hmm.
started with a voice chat of 10 people, and they were like, for some reason wanted to be alone, the two of them. But go be alone. And we didn't like. They were angry at something, and I, honest today, like I, Lisa, Umit, and my other friends, you don't know, we don't know why, but they, at some point, the two of them decided to be weird and angry, and still wanted to be a part of. Yeah, like it's very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
weird.
didn't trust them, so we were like, I felt like they wanted to destroy our things.
Yeah.
So what we did, we spent, me and one friend, we spent like at least 2 or 3 hours to tunnel
Right.
underground to the place where they started a new village thingy
Okay.
underground, completely fill like everything below them with TNT,
Right.
Of course.
and fill the whole tunnel to us, back to us, with TNT too. They
Hmm.
did like wanted to be like mess up our things as a joke, then jokes on them because everything would be gone.
Gotcha.
And there's
That's
like
clever.
miles of TNT in it, bro.
Ah,
So
no,
Jeffrey accidentally made the mistake to actually light the TNT.
I want lit it, yes. But there's like
The
after
server just crashed.
eventually these people they left anyway.
Right.
And then it became a hobby to basically like what I said, the whole part we have with trains and other buildings to
Hmm.
like mirror that underground but with TNT.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
Just-
sorry?
sorry, just to let everyone know, today is Harvey's birthday.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
He likes coffee, right?
Yeah, I've literally just found out because I gave him coffee like I normally do every morning, and he goes, "Oh, a birthday gift. That's nice."
Well, it's good to know these things.
Yeah.
I got honey from the cat.
Oh, I got a cup.
I didn't get anything from him this morning because Harvey came out first, so he would have destroyed it, probably.
But you say our friend, the whole TNT thing was connected in the middle to one big castle made out of TNT.
Ah.
He also filled with candles.
Ah.
Just because it's because candles don't light TNT apparently.
No, it's just redstone.
Yeah. And I swear it was an accident, but I seriously, accidentally, um, while helping him build the castle, redstone's red too, like TNT. Put one spot of redstone on it,
Oh no.
and then, and then everything went.
Oh dear.
But
Did you at least have a backup?
yeah, we had, and because of the giant explosion, the game crashed anyway before it could save, so
Ah.
which was good.
Chat. Chat.
Oh, hello, hello, Gio, Luna. How are you doing? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about my Minecraft server, which I will not talk about anymore. It's illegal. Speaking of illegal Minecraft, uh, wait a minute. Hey, I know you. You changed name, didn't you? And you're the VTuber now. How are you doing? This has been a while. Huh. This has been 1 year. How are you doing? Yeah, I was away from Twitch for a year. Yeah, nice. No, but speaking of illegal Minecraft, my Minecraft itself is not bought.
Oh yeah.
But the only like I can play with people that paid for it, and the only difference is that I've noticed is, let's say you have like a custom skin.
Yep.
I can see your custom skin, but you can't see my custom skin.
Right. Okay.
But that's something I am willing to. I don't care.
Yeah.
But my friends like Lisa and Umid that have the illegal version like me, we can all see each other's skins, so it's weird.
Ah, that's interesting.
And why? I don't know. But yeah, I just checked out your profile, you're a VTuber now. I should check you out, but problem with you was always that you have like this Western US time zone, which to me is like 4 a.m. Which is not nice.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I have a lot of friends who are in America, and so quite a few in the West. That yeah, that's I stay up really late. I never
I'm
see.
good. I'm good. Well, what happened in the year? Not much. I got a second dog. I don't know if you even knew I had a dog, but now we have two dogs and a cat. First time ever having two dogs, and it's a lot of work. I released a comic. That's new. Oh, you saw my Insta. Yeah, he's cute. Yeah, he's how do you say? I'm not an English native speaker. He's like how do you say? Has a strong will. There's two Sophias.
Yeah, I have a pet at the time.
Because it's Rottweilers, now we have two, so two is a bit much, but we use them for sports, like dog sports. But how are you? My first dog is 5. Well, my first dog died, but she was 11. I put myself on push to talk for my co-op friends.
Okay.
But my current dog, like like my first dog became 10, and that dog just like lived alone with us. Then we got like a, nah, it's a bad word because we never replace. You just get like a new one, you know.
Yeah, you can't replace a loved animal.
You can still hear me.
Yes.
Yes,
I just put myself on push to talk.
that's all right.
Thank you. But you can't. No, of course not.
You
I'm
just,
literally on push to talk.
it's like if you have a child, you don't replace the child by having another one.
Test, test. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Discord? Positivity push to talk. And now?
Yep.
Yep.
Huh. Well, fuck push. Like, and then not. Sorry for your loss. It was 6 years ago. Thank you, but it's not nice. No, my first, no, my current dogs. Okay. Current old one's 5, a female one of 5 years old, and the puppy is male, and he is 15 weeks.
Yeah.
15 weeks. And you're in America, so this doesn't will not make any sense. But he went from 9 kilos to he's probably 18 kilos now in 5 weeks. Which is not freedom units. Yeah, suck push to talk more.
It's not really bothering me.
No, I
Nah.
know, but sometimes it happens that I have a chatter and Paul at the same time, and that's not convenient.
I'm thankfully quite quiet these days.
Yeah, they are. It's like a mother. He behaves like a mother, so it's very nice. Yeah, so that's new. I'm very busy, like we're very busy with the dog sports. Especially my father, he does like the, how do you say, that's one of the reasons for the first time we got 2 dogs, because the other one slowly getting old. And he always wants to be it be like last 2 years, it always has been like a small hobby. In the last 2 years it became his favorite hobby. Like it is very important to him. So then we took like a second dog, because an elderly dog can't like sport anymore, like do like the biting and stuff. And yeah, it besides like it's not, we do sports with the dog, but it's not sporting equipment. It's family members, so it's not we're not gonna like throw away the old dog because she can't like sport anymore. But still, like she's 5 now. It's she had like an injury in her neck because of the some reason, I don't know. It was not during sporting, so I don't know what happened, but something happened, not good. So she retired now. But yeah, Rottweilers get to like 10, 11. Would mean my father couldn't do his favorite hobby for 6 years, so we bought another. And it's awesome. And and yeah, what happened in the meantime also, for 1 year I was at Glimesh. Glimesh was very nice. Glimesh died. I actually was there like the last hours, Paul.
Ah, yeah, I had the page open.
Yes, I was watching this dude playing Crash Bandicoot until
Ah,
the side went offline. In a way, I'm not gonna like say I cried. I definitely did not cry, but
it was a sad
did
moment.
it did something. It was like I liked it here for more than a year, and now it's gone.
Yeah, and for me as well, it kind of reminded me of how the mixer site died as well. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
everybody says goodbye, but nowhere near the scale mixer was.
Oh, definitely not.
Those are
I've
people.
never been on Mixer, but I know about it. And Glimesh never got off. You know?
No.
But yeah, Geo Luna now. If you're a weep, No, 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 no. Oh, sorry. Do me a favor and check this out. It's my new hobby. I started to release a comic. Paul likes it.
It is very good. Highly recommend.
Paul's in it too. That was my mod Larry. I made my first reference to a meet in the as a graffiti. But you are the most featured graffiti on in the whole comic.
Ah, cool. Yeah,
It
this.
helps that your logo is very graffiti.
Yeah, I kind of wanted that street graffiti kind of look, so it works nicely.
Kebab.
Yeah,
Choco.
I did spot its logo on that one slide. That's cool.
Fun. I wanted to say fun fact, but it's not a fun fact actually. But you know what I've been noticing since I've done my comic? That um, I've lost people.
Oh,
Like, I'm not gonna say I'm successful at all because I make literally zero money now from it. But I've had like a quite okay growth,
right.
in my opinion. About let's say 60 new viewers to 100 new viewers organically every time I post, and then at least 100 extra when I promote on Instagram and stuff.
Right.
And what I noticed, like I had this very good like relationship and tight knit relationship with some people from my like university,
Yep.
you know, and we're all into comics stuff. That's literally the course we're taking, and everyone's doing this kind of stuff. And at first, like we were all helping each other and stuff, and now I noticed that since I had more, I I uploaded a bit later than my other people that did like comics, but I've got more viewers now,
Ah.
and they're literally completely ignoring me.
Oh.
Completely. No comments, no support, not even bad comments. Like I don't mind if there's something in my episode you think is badly drawn or badly written, you can tell me.
Hmm.
And if people tell it to me in a mean way, then haters make you famous too.
True.
I don't exist anymore in like our uh, class thing.
Ah.
And I can only put it on jealousy because the only thing I see is that I've got more viewers.
Yeah. It's still a shame though to see people disappear.
And a fun fact is, I don't see them disappear. I see myself disappear because I see them talk to each other in the chat.
Right. Yeah.
That's okay. It's just sad.
Yeah.
What does it? I've got other people that are supportive, and that's okay. Like you and Larry and my mother. Yeah, I agree, Geese. I keep calling you Geese, unless you don't want to, unless it's some kind of reason you change, but it's difficult to get used to new names. What have you been playing lately on Twitch? Just because Just because I wonder, why did you end up switching to VTuber? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Jesper. Thank you. You watch my comic too. Jesper's Dutch like me.
Ah. Cool.
I like Jesper. I found Jesper on Twitch one day, and I heard him talk, and I was like, hey, I know that accent.
Hmm.
That's my people. And then he told me, I'm on a Mac. Because those are not very common in the gaming world.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm talking to you from a Mac. I'm like you.
Hmm.
I'm also one of the weird people that uses Apple instead of Windows. I'm saying, well, on a Windows PC, but
Yeah.
I have a strong preference for Mac when it comes to my work.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, like making music and graphic design. He's a graphic designer too.
Oh, nice.
Valorant, Genshin Impact, in stream. Sunhaven. I have never heard of Sunhaven.
That rings a bell.
Well, we'll see. Also, for anyone in chat, I'm in voice chat and co-op with Paul and Nix and Lisa.
Hello.
Hi.
Lisa's sitting next to me, so you don't hear her on this because we don't want her to echo.
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 Not that they hear me say echo, but echo.
Paul, Nix live too?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Nix sometimes is live.
I decided that I'm just not gonna even try anymore because
Not for Stardew.
YouTube does not like it. Yeah, not for Stardew.
But yeah, if you want to check out Nix and Paul, Nix is on YouTube. Nix perhaps Paul I can shout out because it's Twitch. Wait, Umid! What? Umid,
Do your job.
Umid, do shout out Junkie. I keep forgetting how to do the things.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. You had some technical difficulties with your Mac. I used to work for Apple until November, you know. I used to sell Macs and iPhones. Then they fired me. Because of money issues. And everyone says the same to me, how can Apple have money issues? But it wasn't Apple itself, of course. Like the store itself had more people than they sold things in our small city. So I was let go. But your stream was lagging or mine?
Hey, Jack. How's it going?
Hello.
Nice to see you on Twitch.
Okay. Yeah, do a shout out to Jesper, and do a shout out to Geo Luna too.
Can't
They're all
find
on
my
Twitch,
stone.
and they all deserve likes. Geo Luna used to be Gizmo, and was one of the first people I followed on Twitch like years ago, 2 years. When I first started streaming myself, and then I went to Grimash because I met fucked up people. That were not nice.
I think that's a lot of, main reason a lot of people went to Gumish.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was different compared. Nah, I'm not gonna say I was that different, but it depended. But like most people I met on Grimash were like actively targeted by hate raids.
Right, yeah.
And I can say that I'm lucky enough to have never had a hate raid. So those people had it worse than I did. But the thing is, I just was in a certain friends group that became so toxic that everything around streaming and Twitch became yeah, you know the story by the way.
Yeah.
Then I went to Grimash, everyone was nice, and at some point on Grimash I saw someone play one of my favorite games called Spider-Man.
Hmm.
And what I noticed first is I like the beard.
Hmm.
And I'm not joking, that's literally how I found you. I saw Spider-Man and I was like, that's an epic beard, I'm gonna stay here.
Ah, nice.
And the rest is history.
Hmm.
Then we met like a month ago.
Yeah.
So there you go, Paul.
Hmm.
Never get rid of the beard.
Yeah, I can never shave it. Thing is, the funny thing is when I went on this this stag do for my friend who you met before his wedding, we're out, and no less than 5 men stopped me while we were walking around drinking to tell me how good the beard was and shake my hand.
You know, I wanted to pull it when I saw you, but I didn't. But at some point when your train was, there was something with your train. You missed it or it was late, and we were sitting
Yeah.
at the side. It was very windy, and it went going all the way. And I was like, I want to pull it now, but I didn't because I know it hurts.
No, it's fairly well rooted. It's not going to go anywhere.
No, but it's not polite.
Nah.
But yeah,
I might even say it's a little weird.
It is a very pullable beard, though.
Mm.
and if I remember, what brings me back to Twitch, honestly, Gleamer's dying. Because it was such a nice place. It was small. Let's say that at its height, it had, let's say, 200 viewers total on the whole cycle.
Oh yeah.
Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely no more than that, but yeah.
Let's say 200 people. Oh, there's night market, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
today
Oh, shit.
it
Cool.
started.
Well, I'm going down
Yeah,
now.
I'm going. You can go fish without me. I'll be late.
I don't necessarily need fishing.
No, me neither.
No.
But yeah, it retired, and at max it had 200 people watching, and about 10 streamers a day. But still, the community itself was very supportive and tight knit together. So it was just very fun. Like, yes, it was small, but even if you were a small streamer, you would instantly get 10 viewers. And
Hmm.
everyone talking and chatting and friendly. But then at some point that became 5 viewers average, 2 viewers average, to a point me and Paul were streaming for no one on Gleamash.
Yep.
And then I was like, I might as well go back to Twitch because I'm literally putting, resources like using internet, and no one's watching me anyway, and not because they don't want to watch me, because there's literally no one on the site now. That was mainly because the website itself had a lot of technical problems. It was literally only done by like volunteers, which is okay, but they didn't like, what do you say? Nothing was planned like in a good way, and eventually they did this big reveal stream where they showed us like the new Gleamash and everything was going to be better, and it was a weird stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, they kind of hyped it up, but then said, "Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be really good, but we're not gonna tell you what it is. So that's gonna make it good."
Yeah, and they showed a new logo and all kind of weird stuff, and everything was going to be fine, and we were going to get big. And I think it was 1 or 2 months later on Twitter they said, yeah, we're going to pull the plug.
Yeah, I reckon they probably had these ideas, and then they go, "You know what? We can't do this. There's no way we can achieve it."
But the fun thing about Gleamash was, compared to any streaming platform, current streaming platform, because Mixer had it too, it had no delay, because on Twitch, when I see your message and I reply to it, you will get it 4 seconds later, 5 seconds later. In Gleamish it was instant, literally instant, like half a second. If I had my OBS open and my game there, they were almost at the same speed, not OBS of course, but I mean my Gleamish page open on the other screen, almost the same speed as my OBS and main game. It was insane. And that was epic, and I like that. It felt like way more interaction. Like Paul, I'm talking to now. I met on Gleamash. On Friday, he does DJ streams, which are awesome, and especially during the DJ streams, I like the immediate interaction. Because now on Twitch, when I'm telling you this is my favorite part or whatever,
Yeah,
it takes 4 seconds for you to know which you've heard it 4 seconds earlier than I did.
Yeah.
So you don't really know which part I really like.
No.
Like Remesh, you knew, it was instant. But we had to say goodbye.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Twitch, and literally the moment I came back to Twitch, not all, but a lot of my favorite streamers decided to like do an exodus to Kick, but I don't like Kick. There's no rules, there's gambling, there's literally porn. I'm not against porn, but not for a streaming site. Porn has its places, and it's not on a place where children go to watch Minecraft. That's my opinion. And that's a lot of stuff. Like what we saw Monday, like Paul had some weird people in chat, to like, unfortunately, and I feel like one of the reasons they were able to be in your chat and doing that is because they're not stopped by like the global mods or anything. This like Nick's used to. What was it again? They don't enforce rules there
Hmm.
at all. The only thing I like about Kick is that it has a green logo, and I like the color green.
Yeah, only redeeming quality.
My gaming PC is literally green. I like
Hmm.
green. It's wheat green.
Nice.
No, literally. Yeah, I love it. I was really like, my favorite color is actually red, but I really like green too.
Ah,
And
cool.
Lisa's favorite color is green. So when I bought this, like I built the PC myself, and I was looking for the case, and they had like green, red, and blue. Well, blue was out of the question anyway. I don't really like blue.
Yeah.
I don't hate blue, but
Hmm.
and I was red, green, red, green. And Lisa wanted green, I wanted red, and then Lisa said, "Green is the color of wheat," and I was like, "Okay, green it is."
Makes sense.
What platforms did you know, laddie? We've got new people here. We've got new people here. Voice to talk does not work. Okay, we'll do Mountain Monica.
Yeah. Hey Jack, see you on YouTube there as well now.
I'm gonna mute myself on
Hmm.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yep. No, we can't hear you now. Only through like Lisa.
Lisa,
So
yeah.
you're all good.
Thank you for the panda remote there, Jack. I think the coffee's finally kicked in.
Yeah, my painkillers have finally kicked in too. So
Hmm. So we're both on stimulants.
yeah, well, mine's less of a stimulant and more of a. I don't know if opiates can be considered a stimulant, are they?
Probably more of a... Not a downer. A tranquilizer, I suppose.
Those, yeah. Oh, it sounds like Lola is here.
Oh,
I might have a visitor. She might have been told not to bother me, but
okay.
yeah. The only issue I've had with like YouTube is when I'm doing my diamond painting.
Hmm.
Every now and then,
I literally hate that redeem.
every now and then,
Yeah.
someone will pop into my stream, be
Yeah.
there for like 30 seconds, say hello, and expect me to answer straight away.
Mm,
And
yeah.
I'm like, one, my head is down, I'm diamond painting. I don't see that you've just messaged me. I look up periodically to make sure. And two, in the 30 seconds that you've messaged me and I've looked up, it's only just come through anyway. So you
Yeah.
can't expect a straight away answer from me when we're talking about streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube's even worse than Twitch. You're looking... If it's 4 seconds on Twitch, it's probably like 10 seconds on YouTube.
Yeah. So I just have to remind
Hmm.
people periodically that actually, if you're expecting an answer from me straight away, you're not going to get it because you can't do that
No.
on YouTube because it doesn't get to me straight away.
Thank you. Thanks for the subscription, Metal Snake.
Oh, mail
How are you
snake.
doing? Are we gonna listen to Why Must I Cry? Paul, you like music, you're the DJ and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the song Why Must I Cry?
I don't recall. No.
You're a
Yeah.
lucky man.
Well, you're missing something.
It's a dude that has a. It's literally about a dude that has a stepson that became a criminal, which is in a way is a sad story,
Right.
which he sings about and he cries. That's why must I cry?
Okay.
And for some reason, he decides it's a great idea to film the whole thing in the random places, completely random places, like in his car in front of an aquarium, but also
Right.
while in the shower while he's soaping himself up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
His singing is very bad,
Hmm.
and yeah, Lisa has now is
I'm a very big fan.
is very obsessed with it now. It's about time, yes. I don't know, man.
It's so funny.
It's I was talking to like Geo Luna and Stream now. She's someone I met over a year ago,
Hmm.
and now she's back, which is awesome.
Nice.
I don't blame any Americans for not watching my stream because I do not live in your time zone.
That's a fair comment.
Yeah. You work when I sleep when you work. I don't work. I'm fired. Yeah, I'm still sad about it. It was a nice job. Yeah, I liked it there a lot. It sucked. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I've had like 3 jobs in my whole life. One of them was with elderly people, which was honestly a good job. It paid well, and you see that you make a difference, so that gave a lot of energy.
Hmm.
But it wasn't for me, you know. Then I started working a couple of years later in another store. I hated it within an hour. I hated it there, and 2 hours later I was like, yeah, suck it up, you know, suck it up. 2 hours later I quit. I
Right.
literally worked there for 4 hours.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, nope, nope. Yeah, and then Apple offered me a job, literally. Like, they called me like from they say, yeah, it's no wait, I can't really remember, but I think I put my resume somewhere that people can find you like within the city, and they called me, and I loved the whole job. It was awesome, but then they fired me. So fuck that.
Ah.
And that's why we're on a Windows computer now, not on an Apple.
If I'd have known you were going up to,
Robin.
yeah, I would have come with you because I needed a barn as well.
I've just given you a barn.
I haven't been
Oh,
here
you did
stream
my
for
barn
so
for me?
long.
Yes.
Oh,
He's
thank you. I was just about to go
I'm
and do
gonna
it.
try.
No, I wasn't sure if I upgraded my barn and went to select it. Oh, my barn's already upgraded. Yours isn't. Okay.
But why did you start becoming a VTuber? I just wondered. Honestly, Snake, I've been drinking and talking to chat, and I am not even playing the game. Yeah. Also, to both of you, happy 4th of July. I don't know if you care, but I don't. But if it's special for you, I hope you had a good 4th of July. All I remember from all I had with 4th of July was someone in yeah on Twitch that kept telling me I had to celebrate it. I'm like, I'm from Europe, leave me alone.
Hat. Hey, Paula. So I'm wearing the trash can hat, and it's a a hatch you get when you raid trash cans. It's a small chance to drop. It's
And
very
I managed to get 2 of them.
yeah. Nick's found 2 of these by raiding trash cans. He gave one to me.
I'm extremely anti-fireworks, man.
But yeah.
My dogs don't like it, so I don't like it. Also, I personally like fireworks when it's done by people that have like a diploma in them and know what to do.
Oh, yeah,
But
professional
random,
display
yeah,
artists and stuff.
and that's amazing. But random drunk Dutch people at New Year's Eve, it's horrible.
Hmm.
You know how my neighbor's car got fired because like people let their children do the fireworks and the children didn't know what to do. But like 7 years old playing around with fireworks, my neighbors had an electric car which for some reason happened to be very dangerously went on fire. I was like,
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, a gas car has gas in it, but apparently electric cars are even more dangerous. And those people lost a, yeah, I think 6-month-old new Volvo they bought.
Ooh, yeah.
And it was gone. In like, yeah, I gotta say, it was the first time that firefighters were walking, driving past my house. And when they're literally like next to you, like 2 meters, then it's damn loud. I've had them at the distance, but it's unbelievable how loud they are. Like they're doing it,
Hmm.
like they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, we have it in the UK where you're not supposed to be able to buy fireworks under a certain age, but then they still get hold of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, officially here it's 18, and officially it's like a certain amount you're allowed to have, like a certain amount of like explosive you can have in it. But like, you don't anymore. But I live in the EU, and we have open borders till Poland, and there's no rules there when it comes to fireworks, and people just like there's like these dealers that buy nice. Um,
Oh, you'll get a Stardew in a museum.
Oh, nice.
they buy like these giant bombs, and people get hurt every year. I don't like it. Not for me. Fireworks are nice at a concert done by like pyrotechnicians, people that know what to do and how.
Oh yeah, some amazing displays you can have with fireworks, but yeah, just sticking one in the backyard and setting the light to it.
What are you going to play in a bit, Metal Snake?
It reminds me of coffee.
Yay.
I forgot what mine reminds me of, but it's probably Kiss.
Night market's now open.
Mine, my Stardew plays it like AliExpress.
Thank you! 3 subscriptions in the stream, that's my record. Thank you, Light. And I'm happy I waited because I was literally going for a small bathroom break. And if I waited to say, if I went when I wanted to go, I would have missed it. Nice. You know, there's a lot of riffs in music I like. You know, I like every musical genre there is. And there are a lot of people that when you ask them what do you like, I like a bit of everything. I don't believe those people. Believe me, I like everything. Experimental noise, everything. Traditional Inuit music's nice too. You know, everything.
Yes.
But that particular riff in Dope Smoker by Sleep, I feel it in my like. It's just so great. I love Sleep. Sleep is one of the best things that ever happened. Have I ever let you listen to Sleep, Paul?
I don't know actually.
Well, I will not request it to you on DJ Stream because then you have to start on my song and it will still be going by the time you go to bed.
Right, gotcha.
Because one of the most famous albums is basically one long song. For
Yes.
How long was it again, like more than an hour? And it just is very slow, Stoner Doom. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing. It's very nice. But I need to quit or go bottom.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been told by English, like British people in England, that not like the Dutch in particular, um, use more, how do you say, the less polite word for everything compared to the English. If you understand.
Yeah, it depends on what company the English are in, really. So whether they'll use the polite word or not.
Hmm.
Yeah,
If you're amongst
And
friends, it's usually just
to be
whatever.
honest, we're not really known for being polite.
no, but like I've been told this by a tour guide I was in Canterbury, and he was showing us after we were on this boat, and he was showing us everything like where he showed us that like a lot of restaurants had like, instead of being connected to like the sewage, they had like the toilets they flushed immediately to the canal.
Oh, okay.
And he said, and that's where comes out. And someone, this was with my class, like we went like on a school trip to England, to Canterbury,
Yeah.
and someone said, someone said poop,
Right.
and he said, yeah, you Dutch always say that, but we in England prefer to say just waste.
Oh.
He said you always use the most unpolite word in your normal speech, and we only use those when we are angry at someone. And that's the only reason I say this, because that guy told me to, and I mean, he was English, so I believe him.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
He was talking like,
He was talking poop.
Yeah.
yeah. It was a nice small town, in my opinion. Maybe you don't like it. I liked it there.
I don't think I've ever been there.
But my school decided that it was like the year before us. Like all the classes went by plane, but then they were like, "Yo, bus is cheaper when we go to France, and then on the bus to England."
Hmm.
I think the whole trip, like the amount of time we were in that bus, like trip going to England and back, was longer than actually being there.
Ah.
Mm.
So that was not nice. But I need bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay. No, I think that certain parts of the UK, especially the closer you get to London, I think they tend to.
Yeah, they tend to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Most other places in the UK, yeah, sort of say whatever you like, as long as you're respectful to other people.
Yeah. As long as there's not like kids around, you can use profanity.
Yeah.
But it's sort of it's a respect thing that you don't swear in front of the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do that over here. Like, don't swear in front of children, but a lot of people are like, don't tell me what to do. I swear in front of children.
Taking us back up, it's half past
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. There's some parents that will quite happily swear in front of their children anyway, but yeah, generally, sort of, if you're in public and you're around children that aren't your own, then sort of, yeah, you don't take the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did find it slightly amusing when we were at my friend Claire's wedding on that Sunday. We were talking about graphic incidents. My friend Warren, who's experienced when he's in the fire department.
Oh yeah.
Because he's saying because he works in like fire and rescue.
Gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, in the fire and rescue, and of course he's seen some accidents and people that have been burnt and like people that didn't survive the fires.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's a tough job.
Yeah, he was talking about these kind of things, and then he just stops talking suddenly as a child walks past, and then carries on talking about these things.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Like, I can think of any adult talking about such bad things,
Hmm.
uh, in front of children, especially when it is people hurting or people dying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite sort of weird. The thing is, he was saying that he's seen so much that it doesn't really bother him now. He says, "Well, it's just part of the job." He sees dead people and sort of people that have had horrific things happen, but he still respects that you don't kind of talk about these things around children.
Yeah. Oh, Light is saying something in Jeffrey's chat,
Hmm.
and which is also a very Dutch thing, actually.
Hmm.
I don't know if you see his chat or I can
Oh,
read it for you.
open this chat because it's just here. Oh yes, I've been in a fight once with some. It's because I said something to myself. I didn't see it behind. Went on some don't curse in front of the children bullshit, but she wanted to fight me because I told her she's overacting. And then she herself starts shouting profanities. Oh yeah, the hypocrisy. Yeah, those kind of people just tend to like to be morally superior, but then in themselves are not. And they just say, well, I'm better than you, you can't do that, but I can do it. But yeah, you need to be an example to your children. If I don't want other people to do this, and I don't want my children to do this, then I will not do it.
What is that thingy called where you put babies in and it has wheels?
Uh,
Like for walking outside?
so if they're sat like a chair, it's a push chair. But if it's like they lay down, it's a pram.
A pram?
Pram.
Pram.
Pram. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's.
Well, I once had in a bus
Hmm.
that some woman, she just pushed that thing right onto me
Oh,
and
okay.
then yelled at me for walking
Oh,
against that. And I was like, yo, I'm not even moving. I'm standing right here. You're pushing that thing
ah,
against me. And she got mad and I was like, shut the fuck up. You're doing this yourself. The world isn't about you.
yeah.
Just some negativity.
Just talking about people moaning.
Yeah.
But yeah. So my friend who works for like the fire and rescue service.
Uh-huh.
He said he's seen some horrific things like what happens to people if they don't get out of the fire and what happens in car crashes.
Yeah.
He said it doesn't affect him anymore, but he was talking about this to a group of us, and then suddenly stops dead. Doesn't say a word as a child runs past, and then he carries on. But he said, he these kind of things don't affect him anymore, but he still wouldn't wanted like a child to hear these and be scarred by them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think if I were a child and I would hear those stories, I would be traumatized.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially if you've had a really good sort of start in life and upbringing and you've never seen anything or heard anything like that before.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be quite a shock to to know that these situations could exist and to imagine them.
definitely.
But yeah,
He's like a firefighter.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
This is like a not like his main job, but like a part-time job. So he does that as well as his work.
Interesting.
Hmm. But you see, it's a very hard training. Sort of you have to keep yourself fit and
Same.
yeah.
I will have to mute myself in about 5-10 minutes because
Okay.
I'll fill you in later.
Right.
Yeah, definitely light. The one of the band members, I think it was the, I don't know actually, I think it was the drummer from uh, Bleeding something, a death metal band. He was a firefighter
Ah.
and he died during his work.
Ah.
I remember the band, like I like the band. So what was it again? It was not Bleeding Corpse. Those are from Indonesia. Well, there's a lot of metal bands with the word bleeding in it. I want to say Bleeding Terror. But yeah, I remember the band posting like a video about him and his work. It's a lot of respect, you know.
Yeah, it's a very honorable job to have.
Now I want to know too. I'm gonna check my list. So I'm more. I recognize album art, not the names. How you doing, Light? I don't think I've asked today. There's no bleeding in the name at all. Oh yes, it is. It's internal bleeding.
Ah.
Oh,
But yeah, the one of the band members, if I remember correctly, drummer was a firefighter.
Ah.
In Dutch, we don't say fighter for firefighters. We say fireman.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
we actually say fire weatherman.
now wear can be weather, but can also be basically fire stopping man.
Right. That's interesting. We used to say fireman, but then that's when women weren't involved. But then as soon as women kind of were signing up, then they decided, okay, we'll drop the fireman and just say firefighter.
You're gonna listen to the 4th of July light. America. Power naps are nice.
I had a power nap earlier before stream.
Oh, yes. So did light.
It's another reason I've turned the camera off, because I've quite literally got out of bed and set up OBS.
Do you like acid light? Not for me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Do you have the small visitor you suspected?
It wasn't a small visitor, no. It was a larger visitor. With,
Ah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll let you know what was going on later.
Okay.
Waar zit de spur truck erin?
Rivier.
Huh?
Rivier and lake.
Okay.
Catch 10 perch. Well, quite a bit of pine tar if anyone needs it.
I like this. I'm sure I've sent you sleep, by the way, Paul.
Possibly before.
You are slow with checking out the bands I sent you in the end.
Yes.
It's okay.
I'm very slow with any DM.
Well, you always read my comic for me, so that's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I always see the DM, but it's always slow to respond. It's kind of okay. I see that. I'll reply soon, and then I forget.
Yeah. No, I'm grateful you read and comment.
Hmm.
It helps a lot.
Yeah, it kind of tells the sites that yeah this comic needs to have more people. Then it's all good.
I mean, if you like it, that's even better. And if you don't, tell me. Maybe I
Hmm.
can change things.
No, it's doing very good. And it's, for every episode you do, your art gets better and better.
Thank you. There are some things about episode. I find it confusing. They call it episodes on the website because it's not an episode. It's a chapter.
Yeah,
Episodes is moving things,
yeah.
but they call it episodes.
Hmm.
Um, I don't like the friend. The blonde friend. I don't like how I drew him. Like, so
Yeah.
he doesn't look good, but I couldn't get him to look good, and I just decided like even in my fictional world, you're not allowed to be ugly people.
Hmm.
So he's not drawn badly. He's just ugly.
Yeah. That's
No,
fair.
I just couldn't get him right how he was in my head, and it just doesn't work.
Hmm.
Yeah, true enough. But like games, they move. I found it weird to call comic episode, but Webtoon decides it to be episode.
Is Webtoon only like comics, or is there like animation on there?
No, it's mainly it's literally only comics.
Okay.
But if you get for example, I uploaded there for free,
Right.
and if you are successful, like they've the site is like divided in two parts: the Webtoon original part and the Webtoon canvas part.
Right.
Canvas means that you release it on your own, and you can add like a Patreon, and you only get like advertising revenue.
Gotcha.
If you are successful enough, they will offer you $2,000 to $3,000 a month, and you will be featured. And in that case, you are also allowed to add sound effects, music, and moving images.
Oh. Okay.
So in that case, I understand why they call it episodes, but it's still in a
Hmm.
comic format.
Yeah. Still very odd.
The first time I actually didn't know it was able to do sounds and movements and stuff. And they sent me a comic that they said this is the scariest thing on the internet.
Right.
And I was like, it's a comic, come on, Not like a video, it's all like
Hmm.
drawings. And I was reading it, and suddenly there was like this Japanese ghost woman or something it was about.
Right.
And suddenly, while I was reading it, she turns around her head with a sound. And I was like,
Oh.
comics don't do that, so I
Yeah.
jumped out of my chair.
Yeah.
I
That,
didn't know the site supported that.
no, that'd be quite freaky if you weren't expecting that, and its comic starts moving.
Yeah, and the ghost decided to turn around, look me in the eye, and make some scary throat noise, and I was
Hmm.
not happy. Second time I read it, I knew, and then it's not as scary, but first time was not fun.
Hmm.
Your read ready? And you know that comic? Yeah, it's quite infamous. Well, there's one that's very infamous, so I feel like it's the same.
suppose though with a feature like that, it makes sense that someone's made a scary comic.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind, like, I'm planning on doing my current one as like a series, you know, which you know because it is a series now.
Yeah.
I want to do another series when I find that I'm able to schedule it all so well that I'm able to do have more free time and I'm able to do a second comic because it's already in my head. I already know what it's going to be like. Now I just have to put it on paper.
Yeah.
And that one, yeah. And I want to do like one shots too, like just write a comic of like a certain amount of pages and that's it. You know, no part 2, no part 3, no part 4.
Yeah.
And I want to make some horror ones too, because I like horror, but I don't feel like making my main series horror.
Yeah. That's fair.
I mean, there's some gore here and there, but no horror. But one of my favorite like writers ever is a horror writer.
Ah.
The comic is Junji Ito.
Hmm.
I want a classic. Whenever someone says classic, I think Black Sabbath, but let's see what it is.
Mhm.
Oh! That's a classic indeed. I love this song. I can play this. This is one of those songs that's quite difficult. There's a couple of songs that are considered very difficult, and I can play it. Whenever someone shows me that song, I'm like, I can play that. And Bleed by Meshuggah is one of them.
Ah, nice.
I love Meshuggah.
Yeah, same.
That's awesome.
I saw them live, and live they were just as tight as on the CD.
Mm.
Insane. Insane.
Yeah, I think I've only seen Sugar live once, and I was hungover from drinking the night before. So
Yeah, that's not nice.
no, it kind of messed with my head a little bit. It's like, what's going on with all this?
All the heavy, fast rhythms and you're hangover.
Yeah,
No bueno.
it was still good, but yeah, it just kind of twisted my head a little.
I only saw him once too, but I wasn't hangover, so it was fun.
Hmm.
I might have been drunk.
Yeah, I might have been drunk and hungover. It was like, I probably was drinking, woke up, and carried on drinking. It was at a festival, so it doesn't count.
I used to do that when I was young.
Hmm. This was some years ago now.
Okay.
Nick didn't make it to bed.
I was steps away.
Oh. No, I've told Nick the stories before when I've gone to festivals that you'll be drinking like a can of something, and then you go, I'm too tired to finish drinking this can, so you put it on the side inside your tent. You go to sleep. You wake up. You pick it up, and then sort of say good morning to everyone. And just carry on drinking your can.
I remember once that like it was morning. It was the last morning of a festival.
Hmm.
And if you would like hand in a completely filled, they literally did this to keep the festival clean.
Right.
Olga, okay, my secret sentence. I love this breakdown.
Hmm.
If you would hand in a filled garbage bag, you will get a free poster.
Ah, nice.
And last morning I went to the booth that had posters. And this person was a real bitch about it, said this is not completely filled.
Ugh.
And I remember it was like 9 a.m. and I still had like 2 6-packs of beer.
Right.
So I emptied those in my stomach, you know, you don't
Yeah, yeah.
want to waste beer.
Yeah.
And then the bag was full.
Ah, nice.
So that was 3, was 3 liters of beer or more
Hmm.
on an empty stomach. You just do that at festivals.
Hmm.
It was Graspop. Yes.
Ah, nice.
But the person at the booth was like, nah, this still has like 20 centimeters left. You know, it's not filled. I'm like, okay,
So who is your sticky Santa?
what do you want? Not take it and I'll throw it somewhere in the ditch?
Hmm.
So stupid. I ended up giving it. But the post is literally here. You don't see it. Graspop 2000. What the hell? What was that? Iron Maiden was headliner. No, not 2015, because I never went to Graspop with Lisa. En we've known each other since 2015.
Letterlijk een poster naast je.
Ja, maar zie jij een datum staan?
Ik zie überhaupt niks. In licht.
I think it was 2013. No,
Wow.
definitely not 2016. I haven't been to a sleeve festival of multiple days since Lisa is here. So my last time Graspop was before 2015. 2013 Sunday, yes. Iron Maiden, Slipknot and Twisted Sister were
Ooh,
the 3 headliners.
that's a
All
good
3
one.
were awesome.
Never seen Twisted Sister.
It's fun.
Hmm.
It's a lot of fun. It's a good band.
Hmm.
Hold up. I'm holding.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth real quick.
Okay.
Should be right back. I'm going to bed maybe.
I'm still holding up.
Mm-hmm. Any concerts or festivals planned or dates, Paul? We got the Prodigy in, I want to say November. Let's double check on that. Yeah, got the Prodigy coming up. They got a new tour. They got some new music on the way. But Liam, who's the main writer for the band, he said he's been writing music, but he needs to kind of get inspiration from playing live to kind of finish the album. So he's okay. I'm most of the way there. I just want to like play some like test tracks and stuff, and so yeah, he's doing this tour, and people are saying they play stuff people don't recognise. So this might be like the new stuff they're working on. So that's quite cool. So when's that? That is coming. When's he?
Is this the first time for you seeing them without the vocalist that passed away?
It'd be second time. I saw them last year, which I think it was like the first tour they did afterwards. So they had like a break for 2 years, I think, and then came back. And they had like like a laser show, and the lasers made the shape of the vocalist with his hair and everything, and then the shape started dancing like he used to. So he was kind of there as a laser show as opposed to actually being there.
Do they have a new vocalist or do they just play his voice?
They sort of play his voice as like a sample and stuff. It's quite cool. And then you see what the other vocalist guy Maxim. So he still does a lot of stuff, but they anything that he used to sing on, they don't really play in its entirety anymore. But the one song he was known for was Firestarter.
Yeah.
So for Firestarter, they did like a high-paced remix, and they play that. And what the other vocalist Maxim does during that is stand perfectly still, with his head bowed, while this kind of crazy, like high-energy remix is going off. It's only like for 3 minutes. This remix, and once that plays, then he picks up the microphone again. So he's kind of like saying, "Okay, this is just for him. I'm not involved in this one."
Yeah.
It was quite nice. But yeah, there's still lots of energy. They still got like obviously got the drummer, guitarist, and Liam, who's the programmer, keyboard player.
Yeah.
So it's still got all the rest of it there. It's just the main frontman Keith is not there. Okay, November that is.
Yeah, when I think Prodigy, I see his face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not good with names, but
No. Yeah. So you had Keith. Keith, who was had the spiky hair, kind of punk frontman. Then you had Maxim, who's a dark skin, slightly more MC, I suppose, in some ways, rather than a singer. He kind of does like a lot of shouting and hyping up the crowd. Then you got Liam, who's the programmer, main kind of composer, so he writes most of the music and plays the keyboards and samples. Then you got Leo, who's the drummer. But he's only a session drummer for the tour. Like when they're not touring, he doesn't really provide drums. He just comes out when they tour. Same with their guitarist Rob. He's only there when they tour. Because I think Rob used to be the guitarist for Marilyn Manson. But doesn't play with him anymore. And actually can't forget we've got a gig coming up on Sunday for Blur. Like a Britpop band from the 90s.
yeah, I know the name.
I think one of their most known songs is House in the Country. So
Ring a bell.
live in a house, a very big house in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Lego?
No, there you go.
Well,
No, I think that's all I've got.
Light just said in chat that the main man from Blur is also Gorillaz.
Yes, yeah, David. Is it Dave? I think it's Dave. Damon. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So he's taking a break from Gorillaz to do some more Blur stuff, and then hopefully back to it.
Yeah, I like Gorillaz. It's very my youth, early 2000s.
Nice.
When pants weren't tight, and I miss those days. Oh well, Gene. Like when I was a teen, everything was about skinny jeans, the emos. But I remember being a young teen. We wore baggy pants, were more comfortable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't. I've tried like tighter, sort of tighter clothing, and it's not me. I like the baggy.
I've got pictures of me very stereotypically emo with skin tight jeans, eyeliner, the emo hair.
Nice.
That was me from 16 till 22,
Yeah.
21 maybe. I fuck.
Yeah. I kind of missed the emo phase. I was a little bit too old for it to really, really catch on for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth too.
Okay.
Just gonna put myself safely into bed.
Cool.
Okay, be right back.
Right. So. Yeah, it's only half 9.
Feels later.
Hmm.
Right, I'm gonna be back in a minute too.
Okay.
I'm back. Thank you.
Yeah, whales can fly. I like Gojira. Wait, I don't hear urgently. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, but for some reason my sound was weird.
Yeah, I had the same.
Yeah. uh, Looking forward to Iron Maiden Tuesday. So that one we have. My wallet is not looking forward to it. I have. Yeah, I've never been to a concert without buying merch. I like to have a momentum of every place I go to, like festival,
Yeah,
event.
yeah.
Like especially when I was younger, and I, of course, had less money when you're like a teen. I chose to not eat or drink in the at the concert just to get an extra shirt.
Oh yeah.
Because hunger, your hunger can be you can eat at home, but the tour shirt that will stay with you forever. Yeah, forever, but longer.
Yeah. Plus the price of drink. These things aren't cheap.
It's almost equal as a shirt nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, literally. No.
At Kiss, I paid 14 euros for the small cup of beer.
Wow.
That was I ordered two, and he said the price, and I was like, I know the music's loud, so I literally thought he was. I didn't hear him right, and I did.
Hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's watered down.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good beer.
But my father always says it's part of the experience.
Yeah. Usually, if I'm in the mood for a drink, I will have one drink and I'll hold on to it and make it last as long as it can go. And then I drink water or no drink.
Ever seen Gojira live?
Ooh.
Do you know Gojira?
I know Gojira. They're good. I like them. Can't recall if I've seen them live. Might have been. If I've seen them, it will be at a festival.
Yes, I've seen him once, but I actively remember literally like, okay, Gojira's playing, so I'm going.
Hmm.
It's very nice.
I know I've got quite a few friends who like Gojira, so if I was with them, they would have dragged me along and said, "We go to see this band now." So I would have seen them before I knew their music.
Ooh, more Gojira. There's more bands like that. For example, Lamb of God,
Hmm. Oh yeah.
was a band I for some reason it's not a small it's not definitely not a small band,
No.
but I just only heard the name and I just never listened to it. And then my father of all people, my back then 50-year-old father came to me. I discovered this band.
Right.
It was Lamb of God.
Nice.
So I got that through my 50-year-old reggae making father.
Cool. Yeah, I like Lamb of God. They sort of got some good tunes.
Yeah, he knows live too a couple of times. Much
Yeah.
energy they have.
I don't think I've ever seen them live.
I can recommend it.
Mm.
I've seen them at festivals and I've seen them once at their own gig,
Ah, nice.
together with Silosis playing.
Right.
And the best thing about that gig, I've told you the story about meeting Kerry King, like with some random tapping me on the shoulder, like, yo, that's Kerry King.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was at that concert,
Ah.
completely at random. And I've had more luck with meeting band members, like at merch booths or outside in the smoking area. So I
Hmm.
called my father, and the first thing he said, Yeah, let me know. You just met Randy Blythe from Lemon Fruit. I was like, nope. Carrie King from Slayer.
I am seriously thinking of getting Sunhaven. It's on Steam sale now.
Oh. Oh
And it's
yeah.
a lot like Stardew.
Yeah, you got the summer sale on Steam, which is dangerous.
Yeah, and I've had this one in my wishlist for a while, and now Gizmo,
Mhm.
Gizmo, she said that it is a lot like Stardew and it's awesome.
Ah, cool.
On who are we waiting?
Nick's. Oh, you're back.
Oh,
Just
Welcome back.
good timing.
I had to go say goodbye to the little visitor. So.
okay.
Yeah, okay. No, I wasn't in a rush, but I just wondered. Because sometimes it happens to be myself, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, why is nothing happening? And it's me.
Yeah, that's why I actually looked backwards a couple of times to see if it
Hmm.
was you.
I've had I've had it a couple of times with my PC.
Hmm.
I only put on the monitor, and I was just sitting there and like, since when is this thing slow?
Yeah.
Literally sitting there for 5 minutes. I never put it on.
Ah.
This was sober.
Oh dear.
This happens more often than you like
Hmm.
to admit.
It's literally true. I need to put on first my PC, then my monitors.
Hmm.
If I do the monitors first, then for some reason in my system, that's like, yeah, that's it.
That's
That's what we
yeah.
do.
Yeah, I tend to let my monitors just go to sleep, and then when I switch on the PC, everything comes up. Because yeah, the times I've turned my monitors off, I've turned the PC on. And go, what's wrong? Is it broken? I can't see anything.
So, do you all have for Secret Santa? I have Kenneth from Richard Village.
I've got Olga from the Inside Village.
Oh, I have Sunny. I'm assuming from
From
Richard.
Richard Village.
I have Anton from Ridgeside.
Ah.
Also, we're kind of like thinking, we're not definitely not sure. Also depends if Larry's back in the Netherlands back then. He's going to Turkey
Hmm.
to go to this big reggae festival in Amsterdam.
Oh.
Because it's 100 euros for a full weekend, which in my opinion is not expensive for a full weekend festival.
Nah, that's pretty decent.
I mean, what was where you went? Download?
Download for the like 4 days of music was £350.
I mean, yeah.
So that's quite a lot. The next year, I've got like the early price for next year already. That's £270 for like
That's for 4 days?
that's for
270
3 days next
Oh,
year.
3. That still is pretty good deal though.
Hmm.
270 pounds. That's about 290 euros, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. Good line, yeah. I mean, for such a big festival, it's
Still is
Yeah.
a lot of money.
Yeah, it used to be. I got a ticket on my wall from like, well, yeah, pretty much like 10 years ago, for Download Festival, and it was like 150.
Ah.
So in 10 years, it's gone up in price quite a lot, but you expect that.
Yeah, but do we earn more too? I
No,
don't.
no, a little bit, but not that much.
No. We spend more than we earn now, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, my bank likes to remind me this.
Well, every time, so far, like history likes to repeat itself, and every time the economy goes bad, it always goes good at some point.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like,
Have to hold out.
but the other fact that history tends to repeat itself is, I'm afraid of World War III.
Yeah. It's feel it's been fairly close recently.
I mean, the scary thing is that before World War II, we had a big like recession in Europe, and we had a big pandemic. You know, the Spanish flu back then. And what do we have now? We have
Hmm.
economic problems. We had COVID, and we've got a big war. So
Yeah.
I don't hope the war will spread because, yeah, I like simply put, I don't want to die for Putin and
No.
whoever like Biden. I don't care about those people. I don't want to die because of their weird decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, last time my country fought their world war, we didn't last long.
Hmm.
5 days.
We tried.
We did our best.
Yeah. We give it a go.
Uh, and like back then, you like even both the first and second world war, you were helped by your like the sea,
Yeah, you're kind of stuck there.
but I feel like nowadays it doesn't really matter where you live. They've got like ballistic missiles that are able to carry nukes that can go like 3 times around the world or something.
Hmm. Oh yeah, no one's safe really now.
Yeah, we're all doomed. I have the only hope that this part where I live is not like important or interesting enough to bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good hope.
Then again, Netherlands is like the port of Europe, you know. They'll
Yeah.
probably bomb our whole coast, and where do I live?
Hmm. Yeah, I know. Typically, it's like a strategic thing. Like, okay, but this, if we bomb here, then it will hinder something.
Yeah, that's the main problem. I live at a point that is close enough to strategic points to be hit when they nuke.
Yeah.
I've calculated. I've watched like the average current nukes.
Right.
When they hit Amsterdam, Rotterdam, like the big places, I will die.
Ah.
And if I don't, then at least it will hit like our like water works, you know,
Yeah.
and I will drown. So it will all be the same. Then I wonder which is worse, drowning in very cold water or being vaporized by a nuke.
At least the nuke could be quick.
Depends if I'm close enough.
Well,
I think there's some point at the end of nukes where you still die, but agonizing slow.
hmm.
But let's hope it will not escalate.
Yeah.
So they said in 1938 and 1913, I think, too.
Ah. Yeah.
The biggest joke ever in history after World War One. Something like this will never happen again. The war to end all wars.
Yeah. I remember them reading about saying that.
It ended nothing.
No.
Oh, hello. Hey Jessica, how you doing? What time is it again, Light? That I'm distracted about my own talks about politics. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm good. I'm good. What I like this song. Sorry, people. Hey, Larry, you're still here? By the way, the reggae artist I found by accident with Larry is called Natural Black, and it's amazing.
Natural
Yes.
black. Okay.
Did you see the latest drawings I did, Larry? It's amazing. In our group's chat, the latest drawings of Kana. Now you barely see it, but it's amazing. Now you barely see it. I don't know if you see my chat, my stream poll, but
So good
you
look.
You
can
can
barely
have paper
yeah,
Oh
you
spiders.
can
yes.
barely see. It's very bad Photoshop. Like he has very bad
Oh.
Photoshop on his shirt too.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I had to buy it, and it was so cool. The music is really good, quality wise, and it's really good. I didn't expect it to be, yeah, good music.
Yeah. You see that and go, okay. You don't like to make a judgment, but you look at that and go, oh, yeah, maybe the music no good.
I've had it's better than the other way around. I found albums with really cool art, and I just bought it, and then I went home, and it was like horrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on. Natural blood. Cry Cry Baby. Yeah, that was his favorite hit that song. There's some really good reggae. You know, I haven't drawn like what's the best like past tense of drew? Draw.
Drawn? Is it?
Draw.
Yeah.
In my whole I've been busy with the cat cafe chapter and I haven't drawn a cat myself yet.
Ah.
Very very bad.
Yes, very bad.
Lisa has made 3 for me. There needs to be a Damien too, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the cat drawing so far. Very nice.
Thank you.
We literally bought it, the CD, expecting something stupid.
Hmm.
And back home in the car, I was like, let's just put it on and laugh. And we put it on, we're like, this isn't like to laugh, this is good.
Mm.
I was amazed. Also, like, I found, like, a couple of weeks ago, I found a signed CD by some metal band.
Okay.
By Jessica. You don't like reggae? That's okay. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Like this signed metal CD,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked really cool. And I just quickly Googled it, and I saw the band was not big, but semi-big. You know, it wasn't a local band.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, even if I hate this, it's signed by a whole band, so I could at least sell it to on Discogs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then but I tried it at home, and it became one of my top 10 bands. It's really good.
Ah.
And I was like, just imagine being a fan already and then finding it signed.
Yeah.
I would have like went completely insane in the store, but now I bought it quite like indifferently. At home, I was very happy to find out I owned a signed CD by a very good band.
Ah. Bonus.
It's got Blood Oath,
Okay.
and it's a bit like it's not like extreme metal. It's not like Iron Maiden, but like the same, melodic guitars and clean vocals.
Yeah.
I'm still sad because of like money reasons and like moving house reasons. We missed Behemoth and Hypocrisy 2 weeks ago. But you gotta make choices in life, right?
Yeah. Hopefully, you get another chance.
Yeah, I've already seen Behemoth, so the Hypocrisy is one of my favorite bands, and I've never seen them.
Ah.
And the less fun thing is that I don't own any merch because their later albums I don't like the artwork of.
Right.
But I saw that with this tour they did a reissue of my favorite album, which actually we already have in home, but I don't own it yet because Lisa gonna give it for anniversary.
Hmm.
they because they did like that reissue, they did a lot of songs from that album, and like the tour merch was like based on the old artwork too. So I really wanted to go and get merch and see them play my fave old songs, but it wasn't in the cards back then, you know.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going broke to see like an evening of music.
Yeah, sensible.
I know you like Hit 52. You may not remember, but it was one of the songs when I forced you to play during No Clean Vocals Allowed night,
Yeah, yeah.
and I remember you saying I like this song.
Hmm.
Zeeland. You know the country New Zealand, right?
Yes.
You know the original Zeeland is a province in the Netherlands,
Oh, okay.
to our south.
Oh. That makes sense.
Random fact, but light make me listen to a band from Zeeland,
Hmm.
Zeeland, in Dutch.
Cool.
It's basically a cluster of islands. I think.
Right.
Like if you look at the map of my country, you like the most southern western part is just a cluster of big islands. That's Zealand.
Right. Okay.
When are you next coming?
Not too sure actually. We'd have to save a little bit of money and pick a good
Maybe
time of
my
year.
passport.
Oh yeah, you have to get a passport as well. Yeah.
So
So
that's out in November.
yeah.
Because you could have a plan for your son. Or
Yeah.
take him.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Yeah, he's good.
And your dog.
Yeah.
rabbit,
Yeah.
And cats.
Everything will survive. Just about.
Yeah. Yeah, I have plans in place. So I have plans in place just in case I get ill, let alone if I go on holiday. So
Hmm.
Good to be prepared.
yeah,
It's more the money and the passport we need to sort.
yeah.
Yeah. If you plan on coming this summer, then it's probably more expensive than when you went with your plans.
Yeah, probably won't be a summer. It'll be like an off season, like when not so many tourists.
Yeah.
But not that you went on a quiet day.
Oh no.
King's
No.
days when the whole country's filled with people.
Yeah, that was quite a busy day. Quite an experience.
Too bad you weren't able to get a Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
But you did eat frikandel.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe next time we'll go for that the non-orange version. I'm sure Nix will be quite happy to try all the Dutch desserts.
Yes.
You like pastries?
I love pastries.
You have a lot of those, so that's good.
Yeah. Amsterdam
Okay.
seems to have a lot of bakeries.
Yeah, we do. Or they do. After all,
Yeah.
I don't live there, I'm born there. I can say
Yeah.
we.
Yeah. Yeah, funny
My
highly
father always
convenient.
calls me the self-proclaimed, how do you say, yeah, we say Amsterdammer, but
Okay.
the self-proclaimed dude from Amsterdam.
Right.
Because I'm not raised there, I'm only born there.
Ah.
But it's a cooler city than Almere, so I have to say I'm from Amsterdam. I never say Almere.
Yeah. I suppose when I was speaking to most Americans, I would say Birmingham as opposed to
Ooh.
Stratford. It's close enough to count.
Yeah.
Plus, most Americans will know Birmingham is kind of like a big city in the centre of the UK.
Yeah, but if you say Leamington, they've got absolutely no clue.
No.
I love this. Now, to me, it's not only from being like it being more convenient. I just prefer to say Amsterdam. It's cooler than Almere.
Hmm.
And I've got the flag of Amsterdam on my wall and on my guitar strap, and a lot of clothing. Then my father calls me a other wannabe Amsterdam citizen.
Hmm.
And then he tries to quiz me about how to walk from this point to that point in the city because he lived there for 30 years and I lived there literally for 2
Ah.
until I was raised in Almere. But since we really plan to move out of Almere, maybe my child will hang the flag of Almere on his wall and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know.
We're
True.
not gonna allow that.
It's an okay flag. It has a boat on it. I like boats.
Ah, nice. So you say you're gonna move out of Almere? Do you feel you're gonna miss the place, or be happy to be somewhere else?
I'd be happy to be somewhere else because we want to move out because we want to live, no longer want to live in a city.
Yeah.
And that's something, yeah. I'm one of, we, all 4 of us want to live more quietly.
Hmm.
But after living here for 27 years, you're used to certain restaurants, you're used to certain shops, so probably I'm gonna miss things, but I don't know. I've never lived somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years in Amsterdam, but I can barely remember that.
Yeah.
And even then, like you've seen, Amsterdam is an 80-minute drive.
Hmm.
And when we want to move out of the city, there's going to be more distance involved.
Yeah. I suppose I'm the same. That I've never lived anywhere other than where I am. So it's for me to live somewhere else is going to be quite a change. But I'm used to driving around a lot of places, so it shouldn't be too hard if I'm living close to where I am. I can still drive in and see the same places.
Yeah. Yeah, what? We'll see how it will be. I don't think I'll be homesick or anything.
Hmm.
I am genuinely fed up with this place. Like, not my house itself, but Almere, it's getting very busy. A lot of people, they just keep building and building and building more areas, which I understand because we have a shortage of houses, I understand, but I'm not a crowd person.
Yeah.
So to live somewhere with less people, less noises would be nice.
Yeah, I understand that. Hey, Paula, still streaming? Yes, still here. I had had kind of an offer some time ago to change where I work, like sort of move down to the head office and work in the office down there. So that's where most of the things happen, most of the work is. And so, well, yeah, I'll be welcome to kind of change my place of work, but it'd be sort of working 2.5 hours away from where I am now, so I'd have to move. And yeah, I didn't really like the idea of being 2.5 hours away from everything I know.
Yeah, I understand. Now that's my main thing that makes it easier. My father works either from home or in another country, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't want to move too rural, like he doesn't want to drive for 3 hours to the airport. No, he wants to at least have like maximum like 1 hour drive.
Yeah.
My mother doesn't work. Lisa and I do most things from home,
Hmm.
so it's doable. It's not like I have to like. I would have maybe given up my job, but they fired me anyway.
Hmm.
So they did that for me. That's and like I said last week, if the one place we were looking for at first would have, you know, we would have won like the bidding war basically.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't have streamed today. I would have been full on in moving now, but sadly
Ah.
it didn't happen.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that.
Yeah, I was actually, we were almost like 90% sure, but like I said, sometimes 10% still wins.
True. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Drugs almost. Oh, Weedian. Weedian's a nice YouTube channel. Because with the, when we were planning that move,
Hmm.
still when we are planning the move, it's the plan to buy the new house before we sell this one.
Yeah.
Just so that Lisa and I can move in first and start building things like rebuilding and take our pets with us because our pets can, all three of them, cat and the two dogs, can be a bit difficult to have like potential buyers visiting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you've got two guard dogs and a cat that tends to escape.
Right. Yeah.
And strangers don't know how to open our door without the cat charging and saying goodbye. Which we don't like because we live quite near a like a not highway but like a road where cars go fast.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dangerous for cats out there most of the time anyway. But yeah, near big busy roads.
Yeah, it's not like a full-on highway. Let's say on highways in Netherlands we go 100 or 120,
Hmm.
and these are the types of road in between like urban area and highway, and you can go 80 there, which is very killable.
Yes.
So no, we don't want him there.
No, you need to keep them safe.
But he for some reason wants to be there, even though he gets food and a bed here.
Yeah. Cats seem to want to live dangerously.
My neighbors actually had two golden retrievers that like to run away from home.
Oh.
And they were actually once found in the middle of that one road behind our house
Oh wow.
and just standing still on the damn road. And actually one person saw it in time, stopped his car and decided like, I'm gonna stop traffic until the person that finds these dogs finds them.
Ah.
Because they will get killed otherwise.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it someone in a truck?
Yeah, in a truck or something, but that is
Yeah, he like blocked the whole. Was
blocked the
able to
whole
block the
road.
whole road.
Oh wow. It's good job they were there.
Yeah. But when my neighbor lady heard all the sounds at the like the road and saw cars already stopped, she was like, okay, my dogs are dead.
Hmm.
But they weren't, they were literally there standing and looking at things.
Yeah. The typical dogs.
Yeah, that's the one thing I really like. I like a lot of things about dogs.
Hmm.
One thing I like is that the fact they're guard dogs also makes them very, they don't really want to leave their own, like, what do you say, area,
Yeah,
Ter-
territory.
territory, yeah.
Hmm.
So I could leave my door open, they would like roam like 10 meters from my house, but they will never go so far.
Yeah.
We still don't want them to do that because you know, not even allowed to have dogs outside.
Right. Yeah.
When I was younger, I also had a guard dog, a shepherd, and I could literally just leave the doors wide open and he wouldn't go anywhere.
Ah.
I think with at least the adult dog, the puppy's the puppy,
Hmm.
The adult dog, I can keep my doors open, but I will never try because cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like this. Provincial roads, yeah, provincial roads, that's the ones. Like, I like how there's always at least someone in chat or in voice chat that can help me with the words I don't know.
Yeah, that's useful.
I'm better at Dutch. Even though Larry says his Dutch goes worse when he speaks to me.
So you actually reduce his Dutch.
I have a habit of deliberately saying things in the wrong grammar
Right.
because I know it irritates him.
And he is going to say it wrong and grammarly incorrect as well, and then it irritates me even more because he says it wrong himself.
Like in English you don't have that, but I've told you we have more, how do you say? No, the cat, the car, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
The.
Yeah.
We have more than one of those.
Right.
Just like France and Spanish have le, la, and then some.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we have multiple too, and I intentionally use the wrong one at every word when I speak to Larry, just because I know he just, yeah.
Nice.
I like doing things he doesn't like.
You just like to winding him up.
Yeah. Because it's easy to do.
Yeah, he's an easy target, which makes it even funnier.
The
No.
only bad thing about Larry is that eventually, if you do the same thing enough, eventually he gets used to it.
So you have to find something else.
And then he finds something new. For a while, the one thing he couldn't handle was when I told him, now you're breathing manually.
Oh no no no! That's
Oh
so
no,
weird.
why?
You can't eat that.
That one still worked when it was like 32 degrees a couple of weeks ago. I just randomly typed it to him, and he already struggled with the heat and humidity.
Hmm.
It got even worse.
Oh no.
It doesn't bother me, honestly. You can tell me you're breathing manually now, and I just don't.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just forget to breathe randomly anyway, so then being told that I'm breathing manually just makes me forget to breathe even more, which isn't good.
Yeah, I do that occasionally. Go, hang on a minute, I should be breathing right now.
Well, my grades were good for English and Dutch in high school, light, but German and French were abysmal. For some reason, Spanish was okay. I couldn't do the other two languages. Spanish was okay. Not good, okay. You know, possible. But French, especially French, was... phew.
So, how did you find French? Was it quite complicated, or just not something that was easy to pick up?
I found it both
I
complicated.
hated French.
Hmm.
I found it both complicated, and I just happened to have like a teacher I didn't like click with, so that didn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like French much either. My issue with French was I moved secondary school partway through, so I did my year 7 in one school and then moved.
Hmm.
And my year 7 I did German,
Ah,
and then when I moved to a different school, although they had German on offer, they put me in French for some reason, and in the transfer paperwork it was written that I'd done German. And yeah, I was treated like I was an idiot because I didn't know the basics when I wasn't in the class for the basics.
That sucked.
my best two things in school were always art and history.
Yeah.
I loved art, but I ended up failing because I hated doing the history of art.
Huh.
Hmm.
And I also hated the fact that they kept on trying to make me do exactly the same thing over and over again and conform to what they wanted.
Yeah. So you weren't allowed to be
People's work.
creative,
Yeah.
and yeah.
No, it was just basically copying other people's work constantly.
Hmm.
I was like, well, if I'm doing art, I want to be able to be creative. I want to be able to do something that I enjoy.
I agree.
Hmm.
I don't want to have to copy some other famous artist's work because they didn't copy anyone's work to become where they got to.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember when I did art, we obviously like we studied artists and okay, studied their style and what they did to achieve things, but then we were given like the similar subjects and then of pieces, and then had to draw either paint it or draw it ourselves, but kind of in their own take of it, but using their techniques, I suppose. But not necessarily to copy their work, but to like paint flowers using the techniques of like Van Gogh or something, and but not to actually copy his work directly.
Yeah.
Well, he's Dutch, so you should say Van Gogh.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I only had to copy one artwork from someone famous from Rembrandt.
Ah,
But that was because I don't even know what it is in English, what we did. Yeah, but it is Edson.
No. Edson. It's not painting. It's different. It's on like metal.
oh,
Yeah, you go with a very sharp thing into a metal plate and then you put
Like
ink on it and then print it. Like
oh,
you just press it on a piece of paper. I'm not sure what it's called, but
hmm.
Rembrandt was very famous for it.
Okay.
And we had to make a total of 5 things, and one of them had to be like a copy of Rembrandt's work.
Ah, yeah, the only thing I can think of that, I'm not sure if it's the right name, but it'd be like a print, I suppose. But that's probably not it.
yeah, I would have never guessed this, but in English it's chemical milling,
Oh
Yeah, I never
no.
thought
or
of that.
also industrial etch.
Hmm. Because I noticed if you to etch something, you normally make a mark on a hard surface. Like if you had like a knife, you could etch with a knife, but then not with ink.
Sam, sorry, I was speaking Dutch to you. I will post a picture of someone doing it. It's like the metal
Ah,
sheet where like it's been carved, and the ink put in, and then they press the
okay,
papers on it.
yeah.
It is nice to do.
It was really nice to do actually.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Huh. What extra class do you do, like? Biology, nice. I only had biology in second grade. Fun. Funny thing is that one of the classes I always had like a barely passing grade, and never a good one, was music. Well, I played guitar since before I went to high school, and the main reason was that like the way to do things at my school, like the rules in the class, where if you wanted to play, you were allowed to play, the songs for the grade on every instrument you wanted, but to be allowed to play the guitar or trumpet or whatever instrument by choice, you had to first be able to play it, yeah, completely play it perfectly on piano, and I couldn't play piano,
Oh.
and I didn't understand like why do I need to play it on piano? So yeah, because it's the and it literally said it's the basis, and it's easier than playing, for example, trumpet or whatever, said the teacher. So, and I did not agree with her because piano for me was more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally is more difficult for you to play an instrument you can't play than to play
I got
the
like demotivated, and I
yeah.
barely
Hmm.
did anything in the class because it angered me.
Yeah, that's a shame that it's kind of stifle your learning for that.
Probably, in fact. They were like, if you can't play this like melody on piano, you cannot play it on the instruments. And I was like, but I literally can. Yeah, but it's the rules. First learn it on piano, and all motivation was gone. You know.
We kind of explained our school system to you, right? With the
Yeah.
different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I once was on a bit of a higher level and then
Complete bullshit.
I went down. But the year that I was on a higher level, the class I was supposed to go to had a music class. Everyone had to sing solo for the
Oh.
whole class. And
Ah.
I was so happy to hear that I missed that. Like,
Hmm.
and I didn't have to do that because
Yeah, that's very odd. That. So,
yeah, a
because.
friend of mine actually told me she had to do it and she just sat there and no words came out. She just was there and all
Hmm.
awkward. She didn't dare to sing, and I was like, you shouldn't push people to do something like that.
No.
I never had that, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that was my weird teacher, but I wouldn't have done it.
Like so, these days I don't mind sort of doing some sort of basic singing if I was pushed to it, but not definitely not in school.
Well, you do have to tune drums too, right?
Also weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Mainstream educational system wasn't for me.
They don't seem to sort of cater well for most people. They just kind of find the middle of the road and go, okay, we're going with this, and it doesn't matter if people don't understand it or work that way.
Yeah, yeah. The only reason I think light is because I've seen like my other drummer sometimes tighten his cymbals and like toms. He would like turn things and it would get tighter or loose. It looked like tuning to me. Like this one after this last day,
Yeah.
or yeah, it's fine.
Unless we want to make this one last day.
Yeah, I have some things to do tomorrow,
Okay.
including the new chapter.
Cool. Should we call this one the last day then?
It's also good.
So we can all get some rest.
I'm fine with both options. So.
Ja, let's quit then. Kunnen wij nog even kijken?
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, we can watch WWE.
Ah,
Which
nice.
is gonna be quite something since it was the 4th of July.
Yeah. WWE is very American, and when there's American things, they go full America.
Hmm.
And there's flags and eagles everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really hear some, beautiful soundtrack with eagle sounds. The flag, it's so wrong.
Okay, we'll play this next time because we're not going to be live for 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Like that Veterans Day some time ago, like it was very America.
It was.
Songs and flags.
And it was so absolutely bad, but That's also why I love WWE because they're just so America.
Yeah. So
There were, sorry,
they're very much over the top, kind of to make a point, I suppose.
Yeah.
they were in England last weekend.
Ah, yeah, I know they do like they come over and do like a couple of events and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, last Saturday they had one very big event that would also be very big like in US. Usually it is in US, but they decided to do it in London.
Ah, yeah.
And for like the whole week, they did some smaller events or somewhere around England, still surrounding London. But yeah,
Yeah.
would have seen them in Wales and stuff.
Ah.
the will still get me angry.
Yeah,
The problem was, I'm not sure how much people you know from WWE, but there's this guy in WWE which is a Fave, and he's
I
called
think it
Rebecca
is.
Tyler, and he's Scottish.
I'm really
But
going offline now. Also, someone's gonna die.
Yeah, someone's gonna die.
probably me. Nearly home.
But yeah, Drew McIntyre is Scottish, and then they were going to do a very big event in Wales, and WWE
Nap
literally
on that.
said that he would be
Hmm.
doing uh, his championship match in his hometown. Like, just
Hmm.
look at the map, you know.
Yeah.
Scotland and Wales are
Yeah. Very
not the
different.
same thing.
Yes.
We're literally going offline when screen goes black. You can, I can go just chatting for 3 minutes if you want, but then I'm going to draw and watch WWE. And then we're gonna raid someone, I guess. I feel like I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. I think more recently you've been streaming a bit later, and I've gone, okay, yeah, I'll
Well,
stop
I
now.
think my friend Metal Snake said on my stream I'm gonna set up myself now, so I think I'll raid him because
Ah.
he gave me a subscription.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, and then I don't have to feel bad for not subscribing to him.
Yeah.
I have no money. What do you want me to do?
Hmm. Yeah, there's plenty of free ways to support people.
Yeah, like I used to like give my Prime sub to a different friend every month,
Yeah.
but then Lisa decided to make emojis for her. But Lisa still is an affiliate, but she just doesn't use it.
Hmm.
But did decide to get like new emojis,
Right.
and they're nice to use. So she's my standard subscription now.
No.
Yeah, like I don't really miss streaming. Sometimes I do think about it, but I also left because of toxic stuff, you know, with our friends, if you can call them like that, friends group.
Yeah.
But I still like designing, so I even made like a whole animation of starting Zoom screens and stuff and emotes, but
Ah.
I'm
Nice.
not gonna use them.
Oh.
Jeffrey can have them if he wants, but he has his own cool thing.
I have my own.
Hmm.
Well, when this song is done, we are gonna raid Mr. Metal Snake in his behemoth shirt.
Nice.
And you will be DJing IRL, right?
Yes, DJing IRL on Friday.
So
So
we see you on Monday.
Monday,
Probably not.
yes. Ah.
No, Sunday you were going concert, right?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe I'm tired, so we'll see.
Well, like I said earlier in stream, history tends to repeat itself.
Hmm.
And most of the times you don't stream after the event.
Ah. Actually, am I busy anyway on Monday?
Yeah, you've
And
got
I got
it's
a
completely
meeting.
understandable.
a meeting on.
I got a meeting on Monday. Right. Yeah. So I got a meeting Monday, so I won't be streaming Monday anyway.
And Wednesday?
Wednesday I'll be there. Yeah.
Because you said maybe you couldn't Wednesday.
Yeah. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay this Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be coming back from Iron Maiden the day before, but I've got seats. I have no standing place, so I'll
Yeah.
probably be not as tired.
Yeah, so see how you feel. If you're tired, then yeah, don't worry.
No, I don't drink much. Like I said about the prices, I will not get drunk there.
Hmm.
Getting drunk on watered down beer would mean I would spend about 300 euros on beer there.
Ooh.
And that means that, nah, that's,
Yeah,
yeah.
In a,
that's
If
not.
beers are 14 euros, and they're watered down, it's going to be a lot of money to get drunk.
Yes.
But yeah,
Right, so I'm gonna wrap my stream up, and
same. I will rate Metal Snake everyone right now. So goodbye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for all the subs and the stuffs and the things. And Paul and
thanks
Nick,
for the
thanks for
game,
the
guys.
yeah, thank you for the game. It's been a pleasure again. We'll speak to you folks next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good weekend. Bye.
Good night.
No.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. So I'll be speaking to you shortly.
Yeah, I'll speak to you shortly.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And disconnect. Awesome. Thank you all for tuning in today. It's been a nice chill stream, and sort of hopefully you've enjoyed my little picture bobbing up and down, going bop 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 bop. I'm going to try and come up with a better solution for when I'm too tired for a camera, but still have the energy to speak to you lovely people. Whatever you like this picture solution, then I can stick with this for now. Hey Paula, good to see you still there. Thank you for coming in. I always appreciate seeing you here, Paula. I'm glad you're enjoying these streams. Yeah, I'm quite tired now, so I'm gonna get some rest. But say no DJ stream this Friday. Monday there'll be no Lego stream on Monday because I have a meeting to go to. But Wednesday, Stardew Valley next Wednesday, usual time. You like it? Awesome. Glad to hear. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you next Wednesday then. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you there. Enjoy the night. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.